we got motherfucking moon in Libra. So this is basically bringing the balance, the equilibrium, the justice, the fairness, and of course the equations are how you can relate. Now the moon is waxing right now. So you're going to have opportunities to shine your light on areas where you need to relate more, equate more, and find peace and harmony. Because if you ain't got balance in your life, you're going to be unbalanced. And of course, the scales won't weigh properly. Things won't be equalized. If things are not equalized, you have a problem on your hands that you can't deal with. And of course, if you are left in a bad circumstance in this area, if you're planting bad seeds, what's going to happen is you're not going to reap the benefits from Libra, from Venus. And of course, if you ain't playing out the characteristics, she's going to feel that, okay, you're not bringing balance. I'm going to have a problem with you, feel me? You're going to be acting opposite, which is the Aries. And of course, you don't want to act opposite when you got Libra in the equation. You want to bring the balance so y'all both can basically have a bridge to walk on. And basically this bridge is bending over backwardsly, which means it's doing the bridge. When we did the bridge in school, you want to make sure you're doing a proper bridge where people can go under you and the bridge won't fall. Feel me? You want to make sure this shit is balanced up. Make sure it's basically corrected, which is the other side of Virgo, which we assume basically get into that attitude. And let's break down these energies. We got the Mercury opposite in Jupiter. So the way you think and analyze and communicate is at odds with our experiences. So we're thinking differently right now. We're not pretty much... We have our different perspective, our own perspectives about how things is basically being projected when it comes to our intellect. We also got Venus trining Pluto right now. So this is the gift to empower your relationships or cut them off. So you're going to have the gift to take power and control over your relationships or cut that chick off or cut that nigga off. That's how it's going to go. You also got the Sun squaring Uranus. So basically this is learning how to be your own persona. Learn how to just be yourself. And of course you'll reap the benefits. You got Venus opposite Neptune right now. The way we love is at struggles right now. But of course, if you can basically keep the shit going, with the Neptune having that dream and imagination, if you basically dealing with the opposite, which is opposites attract, you're gonna attract the opposite all the goddamn time. But if you basically not fighting through that shit, you're gonna have an issue because opposites is all about fighting, tug of war. So if you ain't basically putting your love with a tug of war, if you ain't really going after that chick, or going after that thing that you truly desire, then of course it's gonna leave you and somebody else that was working real hard for wanting this shit gonna get it. We also got Saturn Sextile Chiron. This is basically the opportunities to heal structure right now. So basically any mistakes that you made previously or basically any mistakes that you had in the past, you have the opportunities to take structure and build on these areas. Now don't allow these areas to basically come back into your persona. We also got Neptune sextile Pluto. So basically, this is taking power and control over an illusion. So basically, if you feel that whatever you're experiencing in life, if it's not in cahoots with you, you got the power within you. And of course, you're going to have the authority to take power and control over that motherfucker. We also got the Sun conjuncting Mercury. So we're going to be acting out our mentalities. So we're going to be expressing whatever's on our mind. We're not going to hold back. And of course, this may change soon, being that we got the Sun in Leo. And of course, Mercury just hit Virgo. But when it gets to the 3-degree spectrum, that's when these things is going to basically much blind off. We also got the Sun opposite in Jupiter right now. So, yeah, if I ain't say that right. We got the Sun opposite in Jupiter right now. So we're going to be expressing dramatic experiences right now. So we're going to have our own way of expressing our experiences, basically how we go to cahoots with things. That's how we're going to basically be playing these areas out. We also got the Sun opposing Saturn. So we're going to be expressing and acting on authority in a different perspective, in a different matter. Everybody's going to basically be feeling a difference about authority at this perspective. Nobody's not going to basically be wanting to go with the authority at the moment. So it's going to be some cahoots. We also got the Sun trine Chiron right now. So basically, this is the gift to have the authority to heal yourself. So you're going to have the authority to basically heal whatever you have going on, any situations or any past trauma. You're going to basically have light. Basically the light to shine on these areas to make sure you burn out whatever don't belong, burning out your trauma right now. We also got the Moon conjuncting Venus. So basically this is feeling strong about love right now. So we'll be feeling real strong about our love matters, on what we strongly cahoots with, what we love to do on a day-to-day basis or on a routine, on a structure, on a pattern from a 7-day perspective, 6-day perspective. We're gonna love our routine. We're gonna really appreciate it right now. We also got the moon trine Pluto. So you're going to have authority to transform how you feel about society right now. Feel me? If you know how to take full power and control over how you feel about things, everything will basically rumble down into how you basically go with complying. And of course, we ain't trying to comply. We're trying to uncomply. So don't comply with that source. You'll be all right. We also got moon opposing Chiron. So basically, this is feeling strongly about trauma, feeling strong about trauma. You may be feeling real strong about how things is going right now, how things is basically surfacing. Learn how to take your mind off of that, take your feelings off of that, and you won't be in that world. You won't experience that. You won't put that in your Hall of Fame. Also, we got the Mercury conjuncting Mars. This is thinking passionately about our goals, our ambitions, and of course, what we strive to do on a day-to-day basis, having a motivation perspective. Also, we got Mars trine Uranus, the gift to go hard for security, or what you basically trying to chase. The gift to really be passionate towards what you're trying to basically build. So this is the time to basically entitle that, and of course, bring that into the surface. We're also going to basically have Saturn square Uranus. Learn how to build your own world. So if you don't love or appreciate this world that you're living in right now, you have Saturn, which is in Aquarius, having your own authority, Uranus, which is in Taurus, which is forward. So you got to work a little bit harder to build your own world, your own authority. So of course, the way you feel, the way you think, the energy you push out is how you create your world. So if you're creating your world in a holistic manner, you're going to attract that right back. So be careful with the energies and the perspectives and the energies that you basically surface, and of course creating. Make sure you be very careful where you directing this energy at. Feel me? And of course, you'll be alright. Now we're about to basically get into these houses real fast, and we're gonna basically play an inbox on how we're gonna be feeling when it comes to your zodiac sign. Since people, places, and things may not know their houses, we're gonna basically do the half and half, which is the balance right now. Now, hold on. So if you got Libra in your first house, you're going to be basically relating to relationships, personal relationships. Now, you may put yourself in a circumstance situation of separating or getting away or letting things pass right now, which when it comes to arguments, fights, conflicts, you may be basically letting things pass right now when it comes to this matter. Try not to put yourself into a position of allowing things to pass. I mean, if you have an issue with somebody, or if you have problems with somebody, this is the time to basically face it face to face. Bring that balance and let them know how you truly feel. Don't hold it in your heart, because of course, you don't want to have these experiences to play out. And of course, Libra don't even like this house. So of course, you love to run away from conflict. Yeah, it's understandable, but of course, you gotta face that conflict sometimes. For me, when you face it, when you face an issue, when you face a problem, shit get done. If you don't face it, it builds, and of course, it brings dirt and dirtiness. You don't want things to get dirty. You want things to be clean and pure. You'll be alright. Now, if you got Libra in the second house, you're gonna be relating to your values, the thing that you value, whether you value in a person, place, or thing. Now, don't put yourself into a position of valuing too many people, places, and things, because you may over extreme and may go to the overindulgence. Because this is like kind of a conjunction. This is like the other side of Libra. So of course, safety, security, and of course, structure, food, and things that you truly basically overindulge. You may go to the extremes in these areas. You may be giving out too much, where people, places, and things may not even truly deserve these areas. So try not to go too hard. Try not to give yourself too much. Try not to give too much of yourself. It's 10 times out of 10, these people that you're basically giving, it's not going to basically give and give you right back. The balance is going to be unbalanced. Of course, when you're planting bad seeds, you're going to be unbalanced, because you pretty much didn't follow cahoots. You fucked up. Don't do that. So if you got Libra in the second house, just know how to have. Actually, the devil is going to be here too. So the devil can be in your personality. The devil is going to be in your second house. You could be valuing a demon or a devil, or a devil or a demon can be valuing you right now. So be careful. When you get to Libra in the third house, this is basically relating to your surroundings. Now, this is going to be a circumstance situation where you can get into arguments. You could be very greedy. You could be the demon. You could be the devil in your surroundings. Or people, places, and things in your surroundings can be the demon or the devil. Now, you could basically go to the extremes when it comes to relating or connections to your surroundings. Try not to do this, for me, because this can put you off. You want to put yourself into that area. You can have debates. and things that matter. So be very careful in this area, feel me? You could be sneaky, or other people could be sneaking in your surroundings, trying to basically figure out what you're relating to, who you're relating to, gossiping, all kind of shit. So be careful. If you got Libra in the 4th house, you're going to be relating to privacy, home, family, and things that matter. Now, this is a positioning where you can pretty much have an illness going on right now, feel me? Because you may be trying to protect the nest right now. You may be trying to stay home and shit. And of course, you may basically be following too much tradition in this area, feel me? You may overindulge when it comes to family, privacy, and of course, you need to figure out your own personality, your own persona. Forget what your parents told you in the beginning on how you basically developed the parenthood or the livelihood. Don't do that, feel me? Just learn how to just live your life, feel me? Stop trying to basically be a home slave. Learn how to leave the nest, feel me? Create your own nest, create your own mentality. This way you can bring out, this way all the burdens and shit that they put on you won't be on you. Now, if you have Libra in the 5th house, you're going to be relating to your creativity. Also, the devil can be in your home, your privacy, or you could be the devil. Now, if you have Libra in the 5th house, either your creativity can be a devil, or the way you express yourself can be the devil. You could be the devil. Your creative endeavors is going to be the devil. See, now in this positioning, finding middle ground is important for me, because you may be putting yourself into a position where you may be very narcissistic, egotistical, and of course, it's just going to be an iron team, which means you're going to be the eye, and of course, the teammates that you basically present, you're only going to want to be around people, places, and things, and individuals that pretty much shine light on you. So it could be some ups and downs, and also in this position, the sun falls here, so you may be going to the extreme to basically get some satisfaction, some light, and some recognition. So try not to do that, and you'll be right. Don't plant seeds, for me, because you could be the demon. If you got Libra in the 6th house, see, it falls here. So the devil can be in your routine, what you do on a day-to-day basis, and things that matter. See, pretty much when you got Libra here, you're going to be paying attention to, like, trying to fix your relationships, fix your the way you do things. It's pretty much, it's going to be kind of, like, impossible. It's going to be some arguments. It's going to be some mental criticism going on. But people, places, and things can help you in this position. If you just build on yourself and work on yourself, you'll be all right. If you got Libra in the 7th house, which is a conjunction, you're going to be relating to relationships and things that matter. See, this is going to be a circumstance situation where personality versus commitment. You're going to have balance, though, which is a good. Too much things is not going to get in your way, and you'll be all right in this position if you're planting good seeds. Libra in the 8th house, you're going to be relating to desires, but the devil and the demon can be in your desires and shit, because you may basically be going overindulging to this area. You could be a workaholic or desireholic. You're going to be very hidden behind the scenes and shit. Try not to overindulge, because this Libra don't fuck with this house. Also, if you got Libra in the 9th house, you're going to be relating to your experiences, your morals, and your principles. This is a circumstance situation where you need to be, you're going to be very humble, reserved, and booked. And of course, you're going to put yourself in a position where you're going to be experiencing a whole lot. But of course, if your ambitions become limited and these things are cahoots, you're going to basically develop the demon in your experiences, or whoever you're having your experiences with. This is where the devil or the demon going to come pop up at. If you got Libra in the 10th house, you're going to be relating to your status, your career, your business, your goals, and of course, what you truly work for. So it could be some, watch for setbacks, because if you allow setbacks to basically creep up on you, and of course, if you don't open your heart more, you're going to pretty much find a demon in your career, your business, or your goals, or whoever you was relating to when it comes to your career and your business. So try to find balance and equilibrium, and try to, like, use love and care in the situation. You'll be all right. If you got Libra in the 11th house, you're going to be relating to your groups and people, places, and things that you connect to. You see, you could be very detached in this area and things that matter. You may be basically wanting your freedom and shit. You may basically be relating to, like, politics or government shit like that, for me. You may be relating your shit to a unique matter, for me. Try to find equilibrium and balance, and try to, like, pretty much put yourself into a position in where you can pretty much, like, be center stage for something, or be a hero for something like that. This would pretty much better put you into a position and shit. But the devil or the demon could be in your groups, whoever you connected with, or you could be basically the devil of your acquaintanceship, right? Yeah, try not to do that. Also, if you got Libra and the 12th house, you may go to the extreme here in the sense of exalted. So you're going to go to the extreme related to your dreams, your desires, and your cahoots. So there's going to be some ups and downs and shit like that. And you're going to put yourself in a self-doubt matter. Try not to do that. Try to follow your dreams, your passion, and of course, what you came here to do. And of course, if you could basically bring your dreams in your reality and have a practical plan, everything can basically work out in your favor. You'll be out in this position. And that's Libra and the house for now. I'm going to get into the signs.